What's going on, you guys? In today's video, we're going to be making the O2's interior, look at that big old chunk missing out of the dash, look way better. If you guys remember the red truck, I put a Dashskin dash cover in over the dash and it looked really good. So we're going to be doing that again today for the O2 because I actually just replaced the heater core. I can't believe I didn't even take a picture of it. I just wanted to get it done because I had the whole dash pulled out on the truck and it sustained a good bit of damage. But now the heater core is replaced, I won't be taking the dash out for a while. Honestly, I've thought about buying a whole new dash. I'd be looking at well over $1,500. So I'm really excited today just to get the truck looking good with the new Dashskin. Let's take a look at it. Brand new dash cover, going to be looking awesome. Also got the bezel cover. I'll put links down in the description below, you guys, and I'll put one at the top of the comments, pin it up there for you guys, Tom Bailey. That way you guys can go get your own, which they do sell these for a bunch of other vehicles other than O2 diesels. So if you have like a Chevy, older Chevys, Dodges, bunch of years, OBS trucks, Fords, they make a lot of dash covers. Look at this, how badly cracked up my dash is. Just look at all those cracks in there, few over there. And when I did the heater core replacement, I had this whole dash basically pulled out to about right here, had the steering wheel column drop down, replaced the heater core over there, put a picture of it on the screen, the old one, and got a brand new heater. Finally got heat in the truck, which is good. I mean, I barely need it, but it is nice on the cold mornings. I can't wait to go take trips up north now and actually have a heater. This is the damage. All this was there before I changed out the heater core, but while pulling out the dash with this gauge pod and everything, it just it took out this whole corner basically. The stuff's so brittle. It was just falling apart. First, I need to clean it off. Got some dust up there. We'll do a test fit, do a full install here, and I'll show you guys kind of the before and after, how it all turns out. Look at that. Look how bad that is right there. Just all the cracks. Also, too, I have a dash mat that I use, and just riding around with it like this open, so many creaks and cracks, especially like this piece right here, you guys can see is just barely held in. So Dashskin will send you out right here a big old tube of adhesive. Tom Bailey, this ain't for you. No. And I'm going to be actually trying to glue down a bunch of these cracks right here. Also, I do need to cut the bezel there because look right here, this thing came with an aftermarket alarm from the factory, and that's the little light there telling that it's turned on. Cut a little hole right there in the bezel. Otherwise, everything else should be perfect. And so we're test fitting right now. Just put this piece on, sits on there real nice. Now let's do the top piece. Here, let's get it on over. Lift it that way. Here it comes. And you just want to do this test fit just to make sure how it all looks. You're gonna have to get it past all that over there. Oh yeah, that's better. Put that side in. Get around my gauge pillar there. That wire, make sure that wire is not in anything. And this side needs to still go in. You kind of need two hands for this. For the test fitting, you definitely want to try this piece first up here. You want to get this one in, that way you can get it back behind the original bezel right there. Then you want to put the other bezel cover on afterwards. But we got it all test fitted. It fits pretty nice and flush. I kind of could push it a little bit more over here, but I don't want to do that kind of until the last install. But we got it around here. You want to almost pull this out just a little bit, stuff it back in there, and it fits in there really nice. Like that's with no glue. And look how perfectly like flush that is. That side over there, we'll just need a little bit of glue to kind of get it to stay down, but otherwise looks really good. Now we're ready to take this off, clean it, and then go in for the, real install with all the glue and everything. But I think this looks pretty good. I can definitely get some of this, see like that, get some of that down right there. And obviously you still have this part right here. Probably want to have something sitting right there to hold that down because you want to find all your high spots. So definitely gonna have like a phone book or something sitting right there. Then it sits down really good. And yeah, just taking note of everything. And this thing should be looking real nice here real quick. We test fitted it. I just cleaned it off. Look at that. It looks perfectly clean. Now, since mine's all really cracked up, especially like right here, I'm going to take the silicone adhesive and I'm going to go and run it through all these cracks. That way it doesn't get any rattled. Those two have already been glued down to right there to that piece. So that way those won't rattle around on the underside. Now let's go through all this and start applying some glue. Or applying the silicone, I mean. There we go. Look at that, just fill in all these cracks basically. So we're just gonna sandwich that thing right down on it. Just kind of try to get a bunch of these cracks. But yeah, I'm gonna do all these real quick. I'm also gonna be applying around all these holes right here. So we're gonna get all of these in and kind of do around the edge, put dots all around the edge. I'll show you guys when I'm done. Okay guys, so I went all around the edges there. Kind of didn't focus like over here because I know there's no dash around right through this whole like section, and same thing over in this whole corner, there's no dash anyways. so nothing really to tack to, but went around all the edges, kind of just did it real quick. So let's get this thing in there. Gotta hurry up. Okay guys, so we got it all laid down up in here, just kind of pushed it in there, and you want to kind of pull this bezel back a little bit so it comes back and goes in there. Got it all up and flush. I don't even think I need to put a rod here to kind of hold it in at all, really. Same thing on that side. Look at that. That's pretty good. But we got all these connectors here. You want to just put some type of weight, a phone book, you know, like a paper ream, anything you got with some weight. These bags here got a good bit of like 5-10 pounds of weight. Just set them on there. We're just going to leave this here for about 7 or 8 hours. Also, I'm going to put a rag right up in here on the door side and close the door. So that way this gets pushed in too. So that'll be the last step, and then we won't be coming in here. I'll probably just do the bezel afterwards, or just get that thing put on a little bit later. I would just get this done first. Got rags on each side of the door. Got all the weights up in there. Some rags up in between the windshield. Just something to really just get in there and wedge down so that way it compresses onto the dash. Some weight on there. Now we're gonna let this thing cure. It's 5 p.m. here. I'm gonna just let this thing go overnight, so just to be safe. The next day, now we can start taking off all these weights, and look at our brand new dash here. Look at that. Let's get this all taken off, and I'm gonna throw on this cover real quick. Also, look, I put a new A-pillar, so this is actually up here now all flush, because this was, the stock one was broken from the last guy that put the windshield in, so put a new A-pillar in too, and so that looks good. Also, look, we are putting on a new lift pump, because the one I have is leaking a little bit, and it's 10 years old, so might as well just put this one on. This is a 150, and so that should be good there. Get those big injectors some more fuel. And a big line kit, also putting that on too. Got all those weights off. Look, got the bezel cover on. Looks pretty dang good. This thing honestly looks awesome. I got a little light here. You can see it. Look how good that dash looks. Looks like brand new. Looks like a new truck. And for right around 160 bucks, my dash looks like brand new, you guys. Like, this is definitely worth it. Look at that. Looks brand new in here. Just looks awesome. Gauge pod all mounted up. Looks good. Everything. Dash bezel looks clean, man. Looks like a clean, brand new truck there. You can see on the edges. Just looks awesome. That's all down right there. Looks perfect. All perfect, man. I like it. This thing looks awesome. And this thing's like, that's pretty solid too. Like, it's not flimsy up there at all. Like, this is nice. If you guys are looking for a Dashskin they have a lot of makes and models they make this for. So if you got any vehicle with a messed up dash, definitely hit the link in the description below. I'll post it at the top of the comments. Definitely check them out through that link down below, you guys. That is pretty dang awesome. This is nice. I like it. The O2's interior looks brand new and just matches the rest of it. You know, we've been doing everything. Got the seat, everything all looking good. The visors, everything. This truck looks like a brand new truck. Like, it looks like it rolled off the assembly line. Get you guys a good view. It just looks great. So definitely recommend. Go check them out. Looking good. Got all new fuel lines, all that stuff. Man, new dash. Just completes it. Looks awesome in there. Love it. There it is, you guys, all installed. Looks great. Go click on those links down in the description below and make your vehicle look brand new like my truck, man. This thing just looks awesome. It's been about a week or so. No creaks or cracks or anything under there. The silicone's holding it all up together, and it's perfect. It looks great, and looks like a brand new truck. So thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video.